Don't whistle at night. Don't be disrespectful to plants. The spirits of the land might hear you. One summer Saturday morning, my wife asked me to transfer soil from a mound that had been sitting in our backyard for 7 months into some new pots. It was a bright sunny morning. The weather was perfect for a nice little workout. Also, my wife asked me to do it, so I did. I stabbed the mound with a digging bar, twisted it to break apart the settled soil, shoveled the rich earth and tossed it into the terracotta pots we brought all the way from the city. I was able to fill up 3 pots until I began to feel something crawling up my legs. A colony of ants was running around the disrupted soil, and an army of fire ants was rushing up the shaft of my shovel and up my legs. I destroyed their home, and their soldiers have come to fiercely defend it. And although the valiant ants lost, I did not go unharmed. My legs, arms, and back sustained several bites that began to swell. And then I remember what my grandparents told me as a child, and what many grandparents tell theirs.
Shower mound without first hand, tabi-tabi po, tabi-tabi po, tabi-tabi po.
In the Philippines, there is a folk belief that mounds are the homes of the creatures of the land. The duendes or dwarves are believed to live in mounds of soil. And to destroy a mound is to destroy their home, and is to earn their anger and revenge. It is believed that if you were to step on or walk over or pee on seriously, or destroy a mound, you must first make a pronouncement.
Tabi-tabi po.
Or excuse me, should be sufficient notice. If one fails to do this and destroys a mound without this notice of destruction, the duende will curse the suspect by making one or more of his appendages swell. It's usually the arms or legs. But it's common for Filipinos to know of at least one man whose appendages enlargement was blamed on a duende. Needless to say, I said my excuses before destroying the mound and suffered no such severe inflammation.
Tabi-tabi po, tabi-tabi po, tabi-tabi po, tabi-tabi po.
But of course the story of the duende and the mound is a folk story, told to pass on lessons and warnings to a younger generation. Some tell these stories to make sense of things they cannot explain, some for the lack of scientific resolution, and some for a more lasting and impactful behavioral nudge. The bites of ants cause the bites on my leg to be inflamed. Some have it worse and super severe allergic shocks and have their whole body swell. Stories, from little folk tales to epic legends, teach us lessons when lessons are not sought. And when the legends fail to teach, experience does, and then science, and then the stories. This experience reminded me of the timelessness of stories, and how fitting it is to find inspiration in. Another one for this paper, I found it in the story of Persephone, queen of the underworld.
Tabi-tabi